Hi guys, my name is Okoro Blessing Nkiruka, and I'm popularly known as Blessing CEO. And on this video, I want to teach a lot of men how to cheat on their wives. Yes, I'm going to be teaching every man on how to cheat on your wife, how to cheat on your woman if you decide to. I know a lot of women are going to come for me on this video and say, Okoro Blessing, what are you talking about? Are you encouraging our men to cheat? Are you encouraging my husband to cheat? And I'm going to ask you, was I the one that encouraged him to cheat when he has been cheating? Cheating is a sin, it's not a crime. And let me tell you something. Nobody can encourage your husband to cheat. Your husband will cheat because he wants to cheat. Now, a lot of women need to understand this, and this is one lie a lot of women always tell themselves. Why many of your relationship and your marriages don't work is because you lie to yourself. You've not been truthful to yourself. You've not been able to sit down and tell yourself the truth that nobody is the reason for your husband cheating. It is not you, it is not the other woman, it is not anybody. Cheating is a decision. The meaning of infidelity is a man who cannot decide. Fidelity is a man who can decide. When you want to be faithful, it takes you to make a decision, to be principled, to be bound, to create a boundary for yourself. There is no magic about it. There is no special man that was born to be faithful. It only takes a normal man to say, I don't want to do this thing. I don't want to cheat on my wife. Now, there's something a lot of women do not understand. A lot of women always want to put the blame on another woman, saying, okay, this is the reason why my husband cheated. My husband cheated because of this. My husband cheated because of that. Now, let me tell you on this video, no woman have the power to cheat with your husband without his consent. Yes, every cheating takes two parties. Before any woman sleeps with your husband, your husband have given them access and consent. She did not fly into his bed, neither did she fly into his life. So my point is, stop looking for who to push the blame on. The earlier you begin to understand this as a woman, that men cheat because they want to cheat, the better for you. So that you stop stressing yourself, you stop killing yourself, because no matter what you do, these men will always do what they want to do. That's the reason why I am taking my time to explain the meaning of fidelity. Some people think that the moment you marry a man, he's just supposed to be faithful. That's a lie. For you to be faithful, you need to cultivate the habit. You need to understand the meaning of faithfulness. Some men do not still understand the meaning of faithfulness. Some men actually think that they are doing a woman a favor to be faithful to her. That is the problem. It's because many men do not understand the meaning of being faithful. So they always think that, for me to be a faithful man, I'm going to give an instance. It's just like Mike, who went for the last Big Brother Naija. This Mike was very faithful to his wife. He did not cheat on his wife. He did not misbehave. You need to see the way people were applauding him. They were applauding him because it is not normal. That's what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to be faithful. But because we know that it is very difficult for the common African man to be faithful to one woman, we're beginning to applaud Mike for the thing he is supposed to do. Do you now see the reason why a lot of men feel that being faithful to a woman is too much, is a favor? If I'm faithful to my wife, now they say, I'll be strong man. No, it's a normal thing, it's a decision. Your wife does not even have to be perfect for you to be faithful to her. A woman does not even have to have a big butt, have a big boobs before you can be faithful to her. No, many men who are even faithful to their wives are the most imperfect women in this world. That's the honest truth. Their wives are not perfect. Their wives are not Beyonce. Their wives are not Nicki Minaj. Their wives are not Rihanna. Neither are their wives Cardi B. Their wives are just normal people that they just decided to say, I want to be faithful to this woman, because they understand the meaning of fidelity. First of all, before we go into the main topic, I want to break this down. Now, a man who is unfaithful do not understand that when you are unfaithful, it comes with a burden. When you are unfaithful, you'll be hiding. When you're unfaithful, you'll be cheating. When you're unfaithful, you'll be lying. When you're unfaithful, you'll be uncomfortable. These are the things that comes with infidelity, right? You have to be dodging. You have to be sneaky. That is a lot of work. And so many men who understand the meaning of fidelity do not want to go through that work. How can I be hiding? How can I be sneaking up in my own home? How can I be hiding my phone? They don't have such time. They are too busy with their lives to be sneaking up and down and lying. Let me just stick to one woman I know I love, that is fun, that I know I can communicate with, I can do this and I can do that. That's the meaning of being faithful. Being faithful does not come with you being perfect. Being faithful does not come with you doing a certain thing, because I see some women overdoing. You want to do and pass yourself just because you want your husband to stay at home. No, that's not what keeps him at home. He is going to decide to be faithful. Then the both of you just begin to put in an effort. Let me tell you, every effort you put in your marriage or in your relationship is not for a man to stay. No, you're not putting that effort for the man to stay. You are putting that effort to spice up your relationship and your marriage, to make it sweet, to make it comfortable, to make it conducive for you. Because when you do not make your environment interesting, it will be boring now. Like when you wake up in the morning, you're not sweeping your house because a visitor is coming. You're not cleaning your house because a visitor is coming. You're cleaning your house so that it will be clean enough for you to stay. People need to understand that fact. Stop saying you are doing this thing for a man. You're trying to be sexy for a man. You're trying to be clean for a man. No. It's not for a man. If you continue to have that mindset, you will always be disappointed. And that's why some women have forgotten themselves. They no longer take care of themselves because they always feel it's for a man. Now, when you have this mindset that is for a man, you will always disappoint yourself. Right? That's where you always get betrayal. I did this for you. I did this for you. No. Don't do it for a man. Do it for yourself. Because when you are comfortable, you'll be happy. When you're a beautiful woman, you'll be happy. When you're a confident woman, you'll be happy. Exactly. It is that happiness that you create in yourself that rubs up on that person that is with you, which is your husband or your boyfriend or anybody around you. So many people do not understand that. They always feel that before I'm happy, I need to look for someone to make me happy. No. It is that happiness that you discover in yourself, that beauty, that fine girl, that confidence, that boldness that will rub off on somebody else. That's going to attract another man to want to date you. You need to dress up and be fine before a man sees you and tell you you're beautiful. You don't have to wait for a man to come into your life before you dress up. It is that you're dressing up that brings him into your life and that keeps him in your life. That's what I want to make a lot of women understand, because a lot of women tend to put in effort thinking they're doing it for a man. You hear the common African woman saying, I want to look good for my husband. No, look good for yourself. If you look good for yourself, it's going to rub up on your husband because he's around you. If you look good, anybody around you is going to rub up on them. They're going to admire you. So the earlier you begin to change that mindset of saying you want to do things for people, the better for you. If you do it for yourself, don't worry, it's going to rub off on people who are close to you and people who are around you. I've been able to establish this before I start this video on how to help a man cheat on their wife. Now I'm being illustrative and more explanatory for the women who come and say, oh blessing, you're encouraging my husband to cheat. Is a lie. Nobody encourages your husband to cheat. Your husband is already cheating. Nobody encourage. This video is not going to encourage your husband to cheat. Your husband is already a cheat. The earlier you begin to understand that, the better for you. Now, because I have an understanding that I cannot stop a man from cheating, and the earlier women stop to lie to themselves, the better for them. Nobody can stop a man from cheating. A man is going to stop cheating if he wants to stop. A man is not going to cheat if he doesn't want to cheat. Nobody influences your husband to cheat. That side chick is not the one influencing your husband to cheat. No, they both agreed, and your husband gave the woman consent to come into his life. Stop fighting useless battle as women. The problem is that a lot of women just want to fight themselves because naturally women are very envious to themselves. So every woman is always looking for who to push the blame on. My marriage did not work because of that girl. Is a lie. Your husband gave her consent. My husband did not do it because it's a lie. Your husband gave us consent. She broke my home. Nobody breaks your home without consent. Your husband gave them the key to the gate to penetrate into your home. Yes. So as we've been able to establish that fact, now I want to teach the men how to cheat. Pay attention. Since it's difficult for you to make a decision of being faithful, since fidelity is hard for a lot of men, because a lot of men think that when they are unfaithful, they are smart, they are playing games. Let me now teach you how to cheat so that your cheating doesn't become disastrous. What is cheating? Cheating simply means extra. Cheating simply means I want more, I want jara. Because a lot of men who want to cheat do not want to let go of their girlfriends or their wife. They want to have another woman by the side and still be cheating on their wives and on their girlfriend. That is the meaning of cheating, right? Good. I want to have this and have that at the same time. It simply means I want to have my main meal and still have small chops, puff, chin chin. It is sweet now. Small chops is the sweetest thing that can happen to you. You go inside the whole belly, they drink juice. Give me the popcorn. We go to chop popcorn. Small chops is very, I understand. So cheating is like having small chops. The wife is like the main dish. No, any man does not want to miss the main dish because they understand that small chops is just to hold belly. Main dish is the one that is going to full belly. Good. Now, a lot of men cannot. There is nothing you want to say in this world that is going to stop some men from cheating. Now, dear men, if you decide to cheat, I want to tell you how to cheat and it works better. Before you decide to go outside to say you want to cheat on your wife, make sure you're taking care of your wife. Give your wife everything you want to give the side chick. Let it be the extra that is remaining that you want to go and give to a side chick. Use attention and affection to distract your wife. Because when your home is good, when you give your wife everything you give to the side chick, she's not going to miss so much. You will distract her with love, attention. Let it be that you are going out to give an extra. You can't go and be sleeping with another woman outside and you come back home to your wife and tell her you are tired. That is the meaning of stupidity. It's only a stupid man that cannot satisfy his wife and want to go and satisfy his side chick. No, that's not how to cheat. Many of you men do not know how to cheat. When you want to cheat, what you give to outsiders are extra. Extra. Remaining. The one way remains small. You get. The real investment is in your family. After your family, you take the remaining extra. Now, we know when you invest, you're going to get small returns, small change. It is those small change that you want to play, because everybody in their life have money that they want to play around with. Me, once in a while, I used to have free 10K, free 20K. I don't know what to do. I just want to play around. Sometimes I could do giveaway. Yes, sometimes you have that money. If you're a billionaire, you can even have 10 million you want to play around with. Yes, so it's depending on your financial capacity. Good. You might have that money you want to play around with. It is natural. And you say, okay, let me look for one fine girl. That is when it comes in. But you cannot be playing around with money when you have not taken care of your home. That is the meaning of stupidity. Exactly. It simply means the man is senseless. The man is, in fact, it simply means the man deserves a hot slap. Slap you. That you can't be taking care of side chick, you're not going to take care of your home. You punch these eyeglasses inside your eyes. That's the meaning of eyeglass. Don't break. We're not going to replace that eyeglass. That's the meaning of stupidity. So you need to be able to make sure that your home is okay. That thing you're doing in your home is to distract your wife, so that she's not going to disturb you when you're going to do your extra stuff. Now, as a man, when you start to cheat, you need to be smart enough to understand that cheating is temporal. I don't know the kind of woman that you married, but trust me, I don't think you want to give up an investment just for enjoyment. What did I say? I don't think you want to give up your investment just for enjoyment. I don't think you want to give up your family, something you have invested in, putting your life, putting your time, putting your money over something you just want to play around with. So we need to be careful. Men, you need to be careful to be able to differentiate between this is my family and this is my side chick. Stop getting carried away just because of 5-minute sex, or 3-minute sex, or 4-minute sex. Let me tell you something. Every disrespect your wife gets, it's you, many men, that cause it. That's the honest truth. Most of the disrespect that your wife gets is because of you. It's because you allow, it's the way you carried your wife. That's the way that other small girl is going to carry your wife. At least if you decide to want to cheat, give her some respect. Let that other small girl know that there is a boundary. This is my wife and this is my wife. You should be able to set that boundary that no matter what I'm doing with you, it just ends here. You know, learn to give people respect. I don't know where you place your side chick or what she means to you, but you should be able to give every woman their respect. Don't disrespect this person just because you are sleeping with this person. It doesn't make you a man, it makes you a baby. A mature man is the man that a man that understands how to give respect. That's why in the Muslim tradition, they will always say, if you want to marry a second wife or a third wife or even 20 wives, make sure you treat them equally. Right? Good. So if you know you want to cheat, you should be ready to play this game. Don't play it in a childish way, because many times you do all this, your drama, it ends up affecting you. You might think you are playing games, you are playing this woman, you are doing this one. At the end of the day, it backfires more to a man. Trust me, a woman is more powerful than a man. A woman can contain more than a man. So when this thing backfires, it affects you, the men, more. Trust me, women will have shock absorber. We are strong enough to absorb pain. That is the honest truth. So at the end of the day, all this game you think that you are playing, especially at your old age. You see all the game that men used to play, it affects them at their old age. I have a lot of uncles that played on their wives. Their old age was telling on them. Most of their wives dealt with them in their old age. So when you're playing on this game, you need to be very careful not to offend too many people, because your old age will tell on you. That is if many of you will even live long. That's if all these concubines don't kill you before then. So you need to be very careful to understand that you are playing with people's emotions. You're playing with people's life, because women are emotional beings. That's the honest truth. When a woman is emotionally attached to you, she gives you her all. So you need to be very careful when a woman gives you her all. You don't play with it. You don't take it for granted. Even if you decide to say you want to cheat, be smart about it. Smartness simply means respect. Because you decided to cheat, so it's a burden. You have to hide. You need to know that you don't have to hide very well. Clean your slate very well. So if you want to cheat, cheating is a game. And when you're playing a game, you don't have to be caught. When you are caught, you are the boss. When you are not caught, you are the actor. So when you're cheating, you need to be the actor, not the boss. So this is how to cheat on your wives or your girlfriend. Make sure you take care of your home, invest in your home, then you cannot take the remaining shikini money, that extra change, and go and give it to the other side chicks. That is their work. Because no matter how a lot of married women want to fight it, side chicks have their work. There's some work that they are doing for you. Allow them to do their work, because you cannot do side chick work and come and do wife work. Focus on your home. Do your job as a wife. You cannot and will never stop any man from cheating. You're just wasting your time, your energy. So my dear beautiful women, you cannot stop a man from cheating. You cannot. You need to have this at the back of your mind. You cannot stop any man from cheating. Give yourself peace of mind, give yourself rest of mind, and every other thing shall be added unto you. I love you guys.